All right. So, in the middle of it, we have the King of Cups, sitting very stately, lovely, in control of his emotions, ruling with a fair hand, ruling in favor of those beneath him. And even though it's not a pentacle, I think you're going to be exhibiting a little bit of that. And if not, you definitely will have somebody on your side who is a King of Cups. We do have the King of Discs, which is definitely you, as the foundation. So I feel like you feel really confident in where you are and who you are and your your place on this earth. Like you're comfortable and you feel like it is your time to really, in a way, give back and lead. And it could be, the sense I'm getting with this is that with the King of Discs, this is you, and you're realizing that you can't just be the King of Discs, you also have to be the King of Cups. That you can look at the numbers, you can crunch everything, you can be very logistical, figuring everything out and making things, lavish and beautiful. But you also have to, everything you do, you have to remember your heart and the emotional side of what it is you're doing and link those two together. And then crossing it, we have the Three of Discs. So this is, this is praise. This is a job well done. And once again, it's a pentacle, so I really feel like it has to do with things that you are doing. That people are looking at what you have created, that people are looking at the jobs you have done, and they're giving you praise for it, like that you've done a really a good job, that you've stayed on point, that it's not just like, oh, good job, but it's, oh, wow, you've done this with such precision. You've done it beyond what we asked, and it's beautiful on top of it all. So, and you could have been working on this for a while, because here we have the Nine of Cups, which is all the wish card. But the Nine of Cups for me also kind of signals like we're feeling really good about ourselves and we're feeling really good about what we've done, and there's a fine line, that of being really confident and feeling in a very secure place about what you've done, and then it can cross over into smugness. So just make sure that, I'm sure that your intention is not to be smug, but people might be taking it that way. Of, oh wow, look at her, look at him. They've done all these things. Wow, look at them sitting so pretty over there. And it might not be your intention to feed that feeling, but and I honestly feel like it isn't your intention, but you've been working really hard and you've been very truthful and honest. Like, yeah, this is what I want to do. This is how I'm going to do it. And I'm proud of it. I'm proud. And this could also be, no, I don't really feel like it's a relationship. I don't. Not at all. I feel like it's something you've been working on, that you've been cultivating. And cultivating within the material world. So if you're rebuilding a house, or if you've been at your job and you had a report due to a big client and you did a really great job, or you had this huge sale, things like that. And you have every right to feel proud of what you have been doing and creating. Absolutely. Just every once in a while, take heed and take in the people surrounding you and where they are with all this. In the future, we have justice. So a lot of times justice has to do with legalities, taxes, contracts. So what I'm feeling here is that are some of you patenting something? Taurus, have you guys been inventing things and now you have to do all the paperwork to make it happen? If you're a Taurus with that, let me know, because I just got that feeling like some people are creating something and having to get it patented. And that's awesome. Congratulations. I'm sending you an emotional high five, spiritual high five. So yeah, I think this is a carry on from what you have been working on, is because we also have the Ace of Discs up in as above so below. So with Ace of Discs, it's creating something new. Like you're going on to a financial bracket that you weren't at before, or you're starting this venture that you have been cultivating is going to a new level. Or if you have just been in the thought process of doing something, you are now going to start doing it. And what it's going to take is, the paperwork, talking to an attorney, talking to people who have done it before, getting all your ducks in a row, paper-wise, government, things like that. Now, I also think that you have received an emotional message, and I feel like this is not from someone. I feel like this is from spirit. This is from a higher source through a message, through a sign. Maybe somebody said something to you, and it just opened up your heart. It opened up something new. So this month, I would definitely keep open to signs, keep open to messages, keep open to spirit, because they're trying to send you a message, and you might miss it if you don't stay open. And this message that they're sending will help with that creation, will help with opening up a new level financially in this earthly realm. So listen. And it looks like the work that you have been doing too, you've been quite exhausted about this. You've been working really hard, and you've wanted to give up from time to time, but this is not the time to do so, because even though you can't see it, you are just on the verge of seeing a positive change. So just, if you are walking in your truth, if you are walking in your honest truth, keep going. Keep going. You will see a turnabout. You will see, even if it's just tiny, you will see something that will signify to you, yes, I am on the right road. So keep on, and when that happens, oh man, victory. Yeah, right there, victory. Around you, you will just see. You will see the victory that you've been waiting for. So in our hopes and fears, we have the Knight of Disc. So this could be somebody. It could be somebody who is in their late teens or 20s, even early 30s. But Knights and Pages often come with a message. So it could be like a soulmate level, that they're coming in to help you learn a lesson to carry on to your highest self. And so being in the place of hopes and fears, like you want them to be there, obviously. You care about them, but there's something about them that you're hesitant about. It could be a fear of abandonment, fear that they're going to leave with all these wonderful things that's going on. So in that case, make sure that you acknowledge them and love up on them, send them love too. With all this, I know you have a lot of wonderful things going on and a lot of T's to cross and I's to dot, but don't forget your friends and family around you. Don't forget that, because they will also help you in your journey, and they will fill you up with I don't, not monetarily, let's say, but with a wealth that you can never imagine. So make sure that you are acknowledging that, and that if if this person comes in and they're wonderful, tell them they're wonderful. And if you're afraid of losing them, tell them, you mean a lot to me. Let them know. Be honest, be truthful. And I feel like at the end of the month, we have the Empress here, so fertility. It feels like everything is kind of coming together for you. Things are starting to make sense, that things are rolling in a way that you can understand. And here we have the Empress sitting beautifully up here, lavishly up here, fertile, just ready to love and drink the best wine. And this is a symbol of fertility. So if you are looking to have children, the end of the month, mid-month to the end of the month could be a really great time for that to happen. And if you're not, then I'll always take the precautions that necessary. But I also feel like that maybe this is like the birth of everything you have been creating. So that's a great card to get. It's just the goddess sitting there in love, in beauty. And so I feel like the end of the month will be filled with that for you. So I'm going to use the Angel Therapy cards today by Doreen Virtue for added guidance. So we're going to call on your angels today. What added guidance do you have for my Taurus people? Angels, what added guidance? Highest light, highest energy. Okay, this one. Past life issue. Okay, so let me read it to you. This situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experiences. So this really fits in. So whatever it is that you are cultivating and starting, the impetus could be healing from past energies, like a past devastation, anything, and it could, and you might not even recognize it as that. But it could be that, something that had happened that was very traumatic to you in the past could be the beginning, the impetus for all of these wonderful things that you are creating. And so what this card says is that you should call on your angels to heal that, because once you heal that, that's when you can take it to the new level. Because you've already started the healing, you've already started creating a new way of living, a new mindset. And so sometimes we just need added help. So call on the energies surrounding you with love and light in the highest of light to help, to definitely help with that.